Okay, 2012 AMC. This is problem 14 from the AMC12B and 20 from the AMC10B, and it says Bernardo and Sylvia play the following game. An integer between 0 and 999 inclusive is selected and given to Bernardo. Whenever Bernardo receives a number, he doubles it and passes the result to Sylvia. Whenever Sylvia receives a number, she adds 50 to it and passes the result to Bernardo. The winner is the last person who produces a number less than 1,000. Let n be the smallest initial number that results in a win for Bernardo. What is the sum of the digits of n? So what we're going to do is we're going to determine what endgame works out for Bernardo to win, and then we will build backwards to where we would have to start, because once we pick a number to start on, then we'll know what we end with. And so basically, if Bernardo passes Sylvia a number that is between 950 and 999, okay, so I'm going to use this lowercase n. It will not be the same throughout, but if he passes this number to Sylvia, that means that he'll win, because Sylvia has to add 50, and then she'll be bigger than 1,000. Okay, and this is the only case that we can have near the end. And so that means that the numbers that Bernardo had to have would be somewhere in half of this. We're going to be careful about rounding. So half of 950 is 475. I'll put equal to here. They could equal. Less than or equal to n. And whenever I round this one, I'm going to have to round it down, because if I round it up to 500 here, then Bernardo would have lost. So I'm going to round down to 499, which would make Bernardo pass 998 instead to Sylvia, and he would still win. Okay, so if Bernardo got these numbers, then Sylvia passed numbers that were 50 less than that, which means that for 25, less than or equal to, the number she passed, less than or equal to 449. And we'll keep going. If she got these numbers, that means Bernardo had to give numbers that were half of these. Now, in this case, I will always round this half of this one up, because I'm going to get, let's see, I'll get 212.5, but if I pass 213, then he'll be in the right range here. He'll be between these two numbers. So this side always rounds up, this side always rounds down to make sure that I end up in this correct range. And this one I have to round down, so that's going to give me 224. Okay. And we keep going. So that's what Bernardo got. If that's what Bernardo got, that means that what Sylvia got was 50 less than this, which is going to be 163, less than or equal to n, less than or equal to 174. And we're going to divide that by 2, because that's what Bernardo would have got before I passed it in, so I have to round this one up. So 163 divided by 2 is a decimal, but 164 divided by 2 will give me 82. Less than or equal to n, less than or equal to, I need to round this one down when I divide, and let's see, that's going to give me 87. All right, don't round it all. Sorry, it's even, so I can divide by 2. Okay. And if Bernardo got these numbers, the numbers Sylvia got were 50 less, 32 less than or equal to n, less than or equal to 50 less than this is 37. And if Sylvia got these numbers, that means Bernardo got numbers half of that, 16 less than or equal to n, less than or equal to 36 divided by 2 should give me 18. Okay, I had to round down here. And now I can't go any farther back because if I go farther back, I'll get to only negative numbers on both sides, and I can't get any negative numbers. So the smallest possible number I could get here is 16. And if I got that, then of course we would have Sylvia losing the game, and the sum in the digits in 16, 1 plus 6, is 7, so the answer is A.